There was once a city so rich, so powerful, so beautiful, that people believed it was touched by the gods themselves. That city was Babylon. They called it the jewel of the ancient world. A city where gold wasn't rare, where scholars were prized more than soldiers, and where every traveler, whether merchant, king, or wanderer, stood in awe before its shining gates. But Babylon didn't rise by accident. Its story begins thousands of years ago, on the fertile banks of the Euphrates River, where nomads and farmers built the first foundations of what would become the richest city on earth. Under King Hammurabi, Babylon transformed from a modest settlement into the beating heart of Mesopotamia. Hammurabi was not just a ruler, he was a visionary. He created one of the world's first written legal systems, laws carved into stone for all to see. In a world where power often meant chaos, Hammurabi gave structure. His Babylon became a place where trade flourished, crops thrived, and people trusted the stability of their king. But the most legendary age of Babylon was still to come. Centuries later, a new king would rise, Nebuchadnezzar II. His ambition was unlike anything the world had ever seen. To him, Babylon would not just be a city, it would be a wonder, and he built it that way. Massive double walls thick enough for chariots to race atop, grand temples that towered toward the heavens, and of course the legendary Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Whether myth or reality, the stories claimed they floated like a green paradise above the desert, built to remind a queen of her distant homeland. For travelers approaching Babylon, it was a dream made real. Waterfalls spilling from terraces, exotic plants swaying in the breeze, stone pillars carved with symbols of lions and dragons. But there was one sight above all that defined Babylon, the Ishtar Gate. A colossal blue gateway adorned with golden animals, lions, bulls, dragons, each one shining under the sun like living fire. When people walked through that gate, they felt as if they were entering the realm of gods. Trade caravans arrived from every corner of the world: Egypt, India, Persia, the Mediterranean. Spices, gems, silk, gold. The wealth of nations poured into Babylon, and its reputation as the richest city on earth was sealed. But as history teaches again and again, the higher a city climbs, the more dramatic its fall can be. Babylon's first great enemy came in the form of the Assyrians, brutal conquerors who saw Babylon's prosperity as a threat. The city was attacked, humiliated, even destroyed, but Babylon was not a place that stayed buried. It rose again and stronger. When the Neo-Babylonian Empire emerged, Babylon reclaimed its throne as the world's center of culture, science, and power. Astronomers mapped the stars from its towers. Scholars studied mathematics, medicine, and philosophy. Priests interpreted omens from the movement of planets. Babylon believed it was eternal, but nothing is eternal, not even greatness. In 539 BCE, the Persian king Cyrus the Great arrived at Babylon's walls. The Babylonians felt safe, their walls were thick. Their rivers were full, their gates were strong. No army could enter, but Cyrus didn't attack directly. Instead, he engineered a plan so clever it stunned the ancient world. His forces diverted the Euphrates River, the very lifeline of Babylon, lowering the water level until soldiers could walk through the riverbed and slip beneath the city walls. Babylon didn't fall to fire or siege, it fell to strategy. A civilization built on brilliance was undone by an even sharper intelligence. The Persians entered without destroying the city, but Babylon's golden age was over. Over the centuries, power shifted, empires rose and fell. Babylon was passed from ruler to ruler, until the sand slowly swallowed the once great city. Its gardens dried, its temples crumbled, its towers collapsed. The great Ishtar Gate faded, forgotten beneath layers of time. Today, Babylon survives only in ruins, in legends, and in the memory of human achievements. But its story holds a powerful truth. Wealth can build walls, knowledge can build empires. But arrogance can silently open the gates to your greatest enemy. Babylon's rise teaches us ambition. Its beauty teaches us creativity. Its fall teaches us humility. For a city that once touched the heavens, its final lesson reminds us all that even the greatest wonders on earth must stand on the foundation of wisdom, or crumble into dust.